Hey guys, it's Jay. It's Thursday at noon. I'm still in Mississauga, and I'm holding a spoon. You might be wondering what that's for. This bowl that is now empty housed just moments ago half a cup of chicken broth, and it was the first thing I ate in a month that wasn't Slim Time, and it was absolutely delicious, I have to say. And this is a small glass of apple juice, and likewise, it feels incredible to get these two things in me. And they're both going okay. You know, it's my first chance to really test out the band in terms of eating something after getting the surgery yesterday, and it went fairly well. So I have to say, I'm really looking forward to working my way back up to solid food and putting the whole pre-op liquid diet thing behind me. So we'll be talking about that a lot in the next coming weeks. It's still until April 29th before I'm back on solid food. So I'm on some clear liquids today. I get to swap it up a little bit tomorrow. And then I'm into pureed foods, almost like baby food, for about a week. And then soft foods for a week after that. And then regular food. Obviously not what I was eating before, but healthy versions of what I was eating before. So I want to talk a little bit about what the last 24 hours has been like since we got back from surgery. Again, I'm still blown away about how quick all that happened yesterday. Went to the surgical weight loss center at 9:20 in the morning, and by quarter to 2 in the afternoon, I was back here at the hotel in Port Credit. They sent me away with a tickle trunk full of goodies. This tops the list. This was liquid codeine, and this gave me the power nap of all power naps yesterday. Some people need to take a lot of this. Some people don't. Some people are on it for days. Some people aren't. I haven't taken it since my first one yesterday. It's actually all that I took for pain after the surgery itself, and I think I'm done with it. It was handy. It did what it was supposed to do, but I think I've had enough. Another thing that I've been on is Gas-X. They give you this as well because during the surgery they pump you full of CO2 to kind of bloat out your abdomen cavity so they can actually see in there while they're doing the surgery. So that leads to a lot of discomfort, a lot of that I still have right now. Your body absorbs all that gas, and you have to walk around and take these and everything to try to get over all of that. Because I'm not drinking Slim Time every day now for every meal like I was pre-op, I have to be really careful and sure that I'm getting all the nutrients that I need in the run of a day. So at the clinic's request, I've introduced a nutrition supplement, a vitamin, a daily multivitamin into my diet. I'll be chewing up one of these every day. They're called VitaVim or VitaBand, and they're available through Minogue Medical as well, the same company in Montreal that I got the Slim Time from. There's also a homeopathic drug. It's not a drug, it's homeopathic, but you can take it for motion sickness and nausea, anything like that. These are for as soon as you come out of surgery. I haven't had to take these. I'll be flying tomorrow. I fly okay, so I don't think I'll take them, anyway. But they're there if I need them, and they're pretty handy. And it's not a drug, which is kind of neat. They also gave me children's strength liquid Tylenol, which I can see me getting into if some of the pain comes around the stitches. I'm still okay now, but I really don't know if I'm still feeling the effects of a local anesthetic that they gave me yesterday. I'm assuming that would have worn off by now, but I've had no pain at all connected to this. I have, like I said, I've had discomfort that is showing up in my shoulder and in parts of my back. But oddly enough, that's obviously they didn't do anything there for the surgery. But it's all the same nervous system, so it's actually it was them like moving my diaphragm and stuff yesterday. That's what's leading to this now. It's just showing up as pain in my shoulder. So they tell you not to go out and get like A5, 35 or anything and rub it on your shoulder because you don't actually have pain there. You're just feeling it there. It's actually being started down in your diaphragm. So I can see me getting into this, but who knows? Eating and drinking with the band, again, apple juice. It's really interesting. You can feel the whole thing happen. So you take a drink and you can feel it go down your throat just like you normally would. But then I feel it gather at the ring. And liquid really doesn't, right? Liquid's only, it's almost like a funnel for liquid. So I imagine that when I start eating things resembling food again, that I'll feel it even more, that it kind of sits there until it gets passed through to the rest of your stomach. So when I'm drinking water, for example, I can feel it go down, kind of tunnel around at the ring, and then probably, for the next 15 to 20 seconds, I can then feel it actually drop down into my actual stomach. Now, I'm really sensitive to that now because there's nothing else in my stomach, but it's kind of neat because it's teaching me how that actually works. It's teaching me why you can't, take gulp after gulp, why you have to sip and why you have to give yourself a solid minute between sips and between, spoonfuls of chicken broth and stuff like that. Yesterday, when I was talking with the folks at the clinic, something that came up with Sue, who is one of the registered nurses there, something that she mentioned is, the slim time phase isn't just about getting yourself prepared for surgery, which is its primary task. Took those 4 weeks of meal replacements as a way of shrinking my liver and getting it out of the way for the surgery, which I managed to do, and lost 52 pounds in the process. But it's also an opportunity to disconnect from your old habits. It's been 4 weeks since I've gone to the fridge and made myself something. It's been 4 weeks since I've gone into a grocery store to buy something for myself. So those 4 weeks plus the next 3 weeks of, again, controlled choice that I have through each of these phases really is giving me some good distance and clarity on the choices I used to make. So, it's going to be interesting that I start eating solid food again right around the same time that I'll start working out and going to see the personal trainer and taking all the steps kind of for phase 2 of this whole process. Again, with the goal of losing 1 to 2 pounds a week now. It becomes much more about sustainability now. The weight loss that we saw before the surgery was a result of full meal replacement. Obviously, that won't exist anymore, and it will be interesting to see how my body reacts to being given some regular food again. And this low-fat broth really is the first thing that I'm testing my body with, not just since the surgery, but since I stopped eating food really a month ago. So I want you to read this week's blog. If you head on over to eagle1035.com, it's up under Big Deal's Weight Loss Challenge, and it outlines everything that happened yesterday. It's a full walkthrough of going to the clinic, going into surgery, going into recovery, the conversations I had with all of the team there, and how great it was to finally put some faces with the names of people that I've been working with for more than a month now. So give it a read. Let me know what you think. I'll be back again with you next Friday, and I'll be back on the early show on Monday morning. Thanks so much, guys. Talk to you next week.